of Lion's Heart Media. Any use, rebroadcast, or redistribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of Lion's Heart Media is strictly prohibited. Wright looks to throw. He wants Boyd deep. Help over the top. Boyd adjusts. 1,000 and a score. Wilson drives in. She scores. Jensen, Grayson, give and go. Jensen elevates and she slams it down again. Arlo, top of the box, a drive, and he fires it in. As Concannon hammers the back line. Stribbling fires it up. Spencer in space. Just got it. Touchdown, Serra Catholic. Blocks quick out to Martin. Breaks the tackle. Martin cuts far side. There goes Quinton. See you later. One play. Touchdown, Leopards. Quinton Martin for 6 from 36. From Serra Catholic High School, it's Mon Valley football here on MVI Lions Heart Media, all presented by our friends at Planet Roof as the Eagles meet the Bears for the 12th time since 2003. The last 11 of all went to the Bears from Clairton. They've shut out the Eagles in the last 2 meetings in Clairton, coming off a big 30-7 victory last week against the Steel Valley Ironmen. It was a 62-26 victory on the other side for California over the Serra Catholic Eagles, as Serra looks for win number 1 and Clairton looks for win number 2 on the season. Bronziato pregame show here this evening on MVI Live. Delayed start, dealing with some weather in the area as we get set to get underway between the Eagles and the Bears this evening on the network, as Clairton and Serra Catholic trying to continue on. Serra Catholic, both these teams winning tradition along the ways, and both teams looking for big wins here tonight, as Serra Catholic trying to get the defense to match the offense. A lot of injuries, a lot of players dealing with sickness, like Darion Washington in the second half of that last game. Missed a lot of the third quarter. Well, the third and fourth quarter is where California took over the game against Serra Catholic. Darion Washington still had a big performance, over 150 yards, 3 touchdowns, including an 87-yard kickoff return for a strike. It was Dion Pompey finding the end zone 3 times on the ground for the Clairton Bears, as we will take a look at our Highway Appliance Furniture and Mattress players to watch here this evening, and it's offense all around. First, we have Darion Washington of the Serra Catholic Eagles. Mentioned last week, 150-plus receiving yards for Darion Washington. 8 receptions, 3 total touchdowns for Darion Washington in the victory. We'll also hear from him later on. He will be your Marble, Diamond, and Jeweler halftime interview, as Darion Washington, definitely a standout player. Looking at him tonight. On the other side of things, it's staying with the offense. It's Drasier Jones, the standout senior tailback. He didn't get it going. It was Pompey, all the pomp and circumstance around him with his 3 strikes, but Drasier Jones, a dominating player on the ground last year, over 1,400 rushing yards and 15 touchdowns. And this is a Serra Catholic team that got destroyed on the ground last week against Lee Kwalk, who picked up over 300 rushing yards, 365 to be exact. So look for a big game from Drasier Jones here today, as Darion Washington and Drasier Jones, your players to watch here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof this evening. We're going to take a break, come back, and get underway right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof. Bronziato Tanning Salon in Monessen is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience. With gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronziato, we have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronziatotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4600. 4451. Bronzeado Tanning Salon. Come get your glow on. Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. For all your real estate needs, call Howard Hanna agent Maurice Lagus at 724-797-3681. With 24-plus years of superior service and work ethic, Maurice Lagus is a President's Club member, nationally ranked and an award-winning agent. Contact Marie today on her cell at 724-797-3681 or at the office at 724-929-9699 and see what she can do for you. At Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, we offer a state-of-the-art facility with the best customer service around. When you rent from us, you'll have 24-hour access to your belongings, and with a variety of units available, we have something for everyone. Give us a call at 412-980-4272 or book online at primzorentals.com. Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, all the convenience and security you need. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. The Wright brands, price, and advice since 1946. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress is the Mon Valley's choice for selection, service, and savings for over 75 years. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. You're going to like us a lot. We guarantee it. Back here from the Nest, Serra Catholic meeting Clairton this evening on MVI Live, powered by our friends at Planet Roof. Thrilled to be with you for this Mon Valley matchup for the Bears, between the Bears and the Eagles. Clairton, according to them and according to Coach Wayne Wade in his 11th season, we haven't lived up to our expectation. We haven't lived up to our standard, and they're hoping to get back to that standard here tonight, that being the Clairton Bears against the Serra Catholic Eagles, who have been on a bit of a slouch. And Darion Washington said to me it was a wake-up call last week, and he's hoping this team's ready to respond against the Bears. Talked to Coach Wayne Wade earlier this week, and Wayne said, we're not changing the game plan. We're going out. We're going to play our game. Yeah, we saw Lee Kwok put up 365 yards. He said Serra's a good, talented football team with a limited number of players. They got worn out, and Clairton knows that Serra Catholic cannot be overlooked here this week as, again, 26 points were scored in the fourth quarter by California. It was a 14-14 game after the opening kickoff of the third quarter that went 87 yards for a Darion Washington touchdown. So Coach Wayne Wade knows he is not overlooking the Eagles here tonight. Plenty of talent, especially with Quadir Stribbling and Darion Washington on the outside. Also Mason Jones, someone to look at coming into this one. But this is one of the most historic programs in the WPIL. 40-1 in their last 41 conference games, 9 straight conference wins, 18 straight playoff appearances. That's good for 6th in the WPIL. Second most district titles with 14 behind Aliquippa. Last year was 10-3, 6-0, lost in the semifinals to Southside 28-12. And Coach Wayne Wade says it's time we get back to supremacy inside of 1A, and that's what the Bears are hoping to do today, looking to pick up win number 727 in their illustrious career. Serra Catholic moved down from 2A to 1A and probably got a worse end of the stick. It is one of the most lethal schedules you're going to see. Fort Cherry, led by 4-star Matt Sieg. You have Bishop Canevin in there. You get the Bears of Clairton. This is a gauntlet of a schedule for the Eagles, and they know they're going to have to come away with some big wins, which is easier said than done. The Clairton Bears will get the ball to start. Bears will play all but one home game at Thomas Jefferson. Their first home game of the season will be at Neil C. Brown Stadium against GCC. And that will be it for home games for the Clairton Bears. That game was originally scheduled to go on Saturday, got changed. We will be doing the majority of the Saturday Clairton games here on the network. Bears will get the ball to start against the Serra Catholic Eagles here on MVI Live, powered by our friends at Planet Roof. Caden Bauer, the Coles 3.5-star kicker and punter, will get us underway here this evening. As back deep to receive for the Bears, that's Mikey Ruffin, multi-sport standout for the Serra Catholic Eagles, the Clairton Bears. As Bears all white, black numerals, black helmets. It's the black jerseys, red numerals and red helmets for the Serra Catholic Eagles. This has been your Bronziato pregame show. Again, your Highway Appliance Furniture and Mattress players to watch: Darion Washington and Drasir Jones. As Bauer has it teed up. Just 20 minutes delayed due to rain, but underway from the nest as Bauer, a little pooch near side. Mikey Ruffin watches it out of bounds, and kick out of bounds violation to start, and the Bears will take over 1st and 10 here this evening. Clairton will start 1st and 10. Under first-year starting quarterback Jeff Thompson, replacing Mike Wright Jr., who Coach Wayne Wade said was one of his most high IQ quarterbacks he has had. Now Mike Wright Jr., fantastic young man, is playing at St. Vincent instead of taking it at the 45 or 35. We're going to re-kick here. Is going to be the decision by the Bears. They want to return. They want a chance for Mikey Ruffin to do something. Mike Ruffin, part of the basketball team as well. Flanking Ruffin on the far side is Dante Wright. So Dante Wright and Mike Ruffin. Back deep to receive. Bears graduated just 2 players. Again, Jeff Thompson takes over at the helm at quarterback this year. Many thought coming to the year to be the freshman sensation, Brandon Murphy. He saw action at QB last week for a couple of plays at the end of the game. He already has an offer from Syracuse as he's just starting his freshman campaign for the Bears. As a little squibber fielded by an up man at the 40. Cross the field he goes. That's Jace Booker. And Jace Booker into Eagle Real Estate. 1st and 10 Bears from the Serra Catholic 49-yard line.
The ball in Eagle territory at the Serra Catholic 49. Credit an 11-yard return. Bears will take over at that spot. 1st down.
11:55 remaining here. Quarter number 1. 1st and 10. Clairton, we mentioned it's Jeff Thompson, the 6'1 junior. He went 16 for 23, 208, and a score through the air last week. 3 carries and 13 yards. Starting running back Drasir Jones, 64 yards on the ground last week for Drasir Jones. But they'll go 5 wide receivers to start. 4 near side, 1 far side. That's Amir Cornell on an island. Jones motions inside, sidecar right of Thomas. Handoff, Drasir left side. Drasir Jones wrapped up as it's going to be Kyrie Chavis Harrington on the stop. As Chavis Harrington, a short gain for Drasir Jones. Wright, Wooding, Correll, Ruffing, and Booker all seeing time at wideout along with Brandon Murphy. As Thompson, 2nd down and 7 here for the Bears. Thompson changes the play. Everybody in tight to the formation. Man in motion, that's Teak Wooding. As Wooding goes from right to left across. Handoff Jones. He follows Wooding. Bounces outside. Still going. Wrestled out of bounds shy of the 40-yard line. As flag comes flying in, Drasir Jones. And trying to get his senior season underway. Jones coughed up the football 2 times last week. Wait to see the flag. It will go against the Eagles defense. So this will give a 1st down to the Bears to start. 10:50 and rolling here in half number 1, quarter number 1. Clairton and Serra Catholic on MVI Live, powered by our friends at Planet Roof. As this is going to move the ball well inside of Eagle Real Estate. As the ball will sit at the 27-yard line.
Ball now rests at the Eagle 27.
1st and 10, Clairton. Bears looking to add on. 5 wide receiver set. Wooding. Then Ruffin and Wright. Jones in the slot. Thompson looks to go up top. Correll got it, drops it at the 1. As pressure on the outside by the Akron recruit, D'Angelo Stewart. As Stewart, an offer from Akron, no decision yet for D'Angelo Stewart. Able to go stride for stride with the 6'3", 194 senior Zamir Correll. He has an offer from Monmouth. Also a track and basketball player. Zamir, big time hack collector. Or actually, excuse me, that was the man in coverage of him, D'Angelo Stewart. As Jones in motion, quick swing past Dressier. Jones gets up field, slam down on the near side. As getting there is Saran Royal. The 6'1" junior wrestles Dressier. Jones down to the deck. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Bears. Most likely 4 down real estate. As Jeff Thompson gets the play from the sideline. Teak Wooding, Dante Wright, Zamir Correll, Mike Ruffin, Jace Booker. All a part of the offensive weapons. Of course, Clairton's had a number, including Tyler Boyd with the Tennessee Titans. Leaving Cincinnati in the offseason. As man in motion up the gut. Jones bounces back inside to the 20. Skitters down to the 16-yard line. As Dressier Jones on 3rd and 10 moves the chains. Knocked down by Versick. And Royal on the play. 9:50 here. Quarter number 1. Talked about Clairton's history just in the last few years. Obviously, Tyler Boyd, Lamont Wade, who went to Penn State, then was with the Steelers for a while. Aaron Matthews, who was at Pitt. Little pop pass. There goes Mike Ruffin to the edge. Ruffin gets upfield, lost his footing, and slides down at the 11-yard line. Again, a heavy downpour and lightning delay delayed us here this evening. So a wet field, even though it needed the rain, needed the water. As Clairton knocking on the door here on the opening drive. 2nd down and about 5 for the Bears. Man in motion, Dante Wright from left to right. Flag comes flying with 9:12 remaining. Looks like another foul against the Serra Catholic Eagles. Wait to see the call, as it is going to be 5 more yards marked off against the Eagles. 2nd down and inches, or do they move the chains here? As it is awful close to a Bears 1st down. That will be enough for a Clairton 1st down on the Eagle penalty.
Ball advanced to the 6. 5-yard penalty gives the Bears 1st down and goal to go.
As right side up the gut and into the end zone, Dante Wright finds Paydirt, and the Bears on the board first as Dante Wright with the strike. As Wright from 8 yards out on the opening drive gets Paydirt for the Bears. First touchdown of the season for Dante Wright. 2-point conversion attempt for the Bears. 6-0 Clairton leads. Out left side, Mike Ruffin. Sidecar right to Correll. The Wildcat quarterback is Jones. Correll right side, right up the gut. And Zamir Correll into the end zone. Add on 2. And Clairton up 8-0 with 9:03 remaining in the first.
Bears 8, Eagles nothing.
8-0 start here for Clairton. 9:03 remaining in the opening quarter of play. As no problem for the Bears offense, aided by 3 Eagle penalties, giving them 3 first downs here in this one. Appreciate all you joining us here on MVI Live and Lions Heart Media as we get set to see the Eagle offense for the first time today. This has always been a strength of Serra Catholic, the offense.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game is being video streamed on MVI Live.
As Serra Catholic trying to get the offense going. Defense was the struggle in game 1.
By clicking on the MVI Live YouTube page. MVI Live is your home for Mon Valley Sports.
Serra Catholic in that district title back in 2021 was led by their ball hawking defense. And it's a far cry from that. The Eagles defense has kind of been the Achilles heel as of late. As on to kickoff is Amir Correll. Correll gives it the boot. As takes a hop, there's Darion Washington. Washington cuts near side, now changes direction. He did this last week and went the distance. Darion with a flag flying, gets the edge. There's another, so Darion up to the 26 and out of bounds. 2 flags, most likely both against the Eagles.
Flags on the play.
So this is going to be abysmal starting field position for Quadir Stribbling and the Serra Catholic offense. Stribbling 14 for 28, 222 through the air, and 3 touchdowns. Washington had 8 receptions for 158 and 2 scores. Runs a 4.4140 does Washington. And he will be your Marble Diamonds and Jeweler halftime interview here on the network. 8-0 Clairton leads at the 8:46 mark, and Serra Catholic awful starting field position here this evening.
Eagles flag, and the ball will be set back half the distance.
So opening drive looks like it's starting from the 4-yard line. Make it the 6 is where the sticks are marked. Now they're going to place the ball directly on the 5. So 1st and 10, Serra Catholic from their own 5-yard line. Not what the doctor ordered to start.
Eagle ball 1st and 10 on their own 5.
Wide receiver flanked out near side. Dual back look, handoff up the gut, trying to cut across the goal line and going nowhere but backwards. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage was the Eagle ball carrier. That's Saran Royal.
Carries the ball back to the line of scrimmage.
Micah Martin, Kyrie Chavis Harrington, Tanino Fassinger, along with Marquise Holt and Tyler Sapita on the offensive line for the Eagles. Cole Hahn will go out far side. Mason Jones, the back, in the middle. All the way to the left, that is Saran Royal. Stribbling, pitch off, there's Mason Jones. He's going backwards again as the Clairton defense stiffens up front. Tavez Armstrong, Khalil William Patterson, Kamani Parrott, the 3 up front.
Loss of 2, 3rd down and 12.
3rd down and long. Eagles haven't been able to show off any passing, stuck down by their goal line, and this is going from bad to worse for Serra Catholic. Dribbling with a pair of sidecars as he's in between Jones and Royal. Dribbling, gets the snap, looks the pass, throws it up across the middle, nobody home. Closest man there was a Clairton Bear and Jace Booker. 3 and out, minus 2 yards on the drive for the Eagles, as they'll end this one at their own 3 and send Caden Bauer out to punt. 7:35 remaining here in the opening quarter. Clairton will get the ball right back. Back to receive is Dante Wright. He'll backpedal to his own 40. Caden Bauer, 3.5-star Coles rated kicker and punter. As Fassinger, the 4.5-star long snapper, sends it away. Dante from the 37. Dante Wright shimmying, stuttering, shifting, and knocked down shy of the 25 on the far side by Mason Jones. 1st and 10 for the Bears in prime real estate to strike again.
Return of the ball to the Eagles.
Fassinger mentioned Cole's 4.5-star long snapper. He's the #1 ranked long snapper in the state of Pennsylvania, number 35 inside the country.
7:23 mark of the first quarter.
Bears look to strike again, starting at the Eagle 26-yard line. Jeff Thompson in the gun, 4 receivers near side, bottom of the screen, up it goes Wooding, Ruffin, and Wright. Jones in motion. Thompson looks that way, up, and it's intercepted as the Eagles pick it off at the 10-yard line. As up in front, Quadir Stribbling with the INT. And Serra Catholic gets it right back.
Pass picked off. Thompson throwing downfield.
As Thompson intercepted by Stribbling. Quadir Stribbling ends the drive one play later. So Serra Catholic will start this drive at their own 10-yard line after the INT. 7:15 remaining. We talked about the Bears in recent years, of course, going to the next level. Boyd, Wade, and Matthews, but Jaquay Jackson of Serra Catholic just got placed on the IR by the Patriots, but Jaquay Jackson, of course, former Eagle, then California Trojan, then Ruckert player, as we get a timeout here with 7:15 remaining. But Jackson got a touchdown in the preseason on a 38-yard pitching catch for Jaquay Jackson, and the Patriots originally signed with the Atlanta Falcons before going to the New England Patriots, as Serra Catholic burns their first timeout of the contest. And we'll see what the Eagles offense has in store. Quadir Stribbling had to hand it off twice and had a lot of pressure in the second sequence for Stribbling. See if he can get things going here. And the Bears tenacious up front, all over Stribbling to start. And if you're a Clairton fan, a lot of Saturday games. One game at Neil C. Brown Stadium this year. It will be senior night against Greensburg Central Catholic. And besides that, the Saturday games with Jeanette, Riverview, and company, we are planning to cover them and stream them all here on MVI Live, powered by our friends at Plant Roof. So looking forward to the possibility of covering a lot more Bears games here this year as well, as Clairton looking to regain that form atop of the WPIAL, which they reign supreme of so many years. As a little pop-off, they get Darion Washington into space, but the Bears let him go nowhere. As quickly off the edge, that's Dion Pompey from right to left, catching up with Darion Washington.
Shuttle pass goes to Darion Washington. Pickup of about a yard.
Versick the backside, Carr left, Stribbling, two receivers aside for the Eagles. As Quadir Stribbling gets the snap, looks to pass, has time, swing pass incomplete to Versick, flag flies as well, as Serra Catholic, a comedy of errors with penalties to start, undisciplined start for the Eagles, and Coach Jose Arigas, who is the 2021 WPIL 2A Coach of the Year back when the Eagles claimed the district crown, as the fifth penalty already against Serra Catholic, as that will march them back second down and long here for the Eagles. Trying to get the offense going is Serra Catholic. 6:43 remaining here in quarter number one. Second down and 14 for the Eagles of Serra Catholic. Two-back set. Stribbling standing in the shadow of his own end zone. Looks to pass. Stribbling steps up. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Looking to go across the middle, as the closest target there for the Eagles was D'Angelo Stewart. 6:38, and it's 3rd and 4 for the Eagles, down 8-0. And an INT by Quadir Stribbling got the Eagles the ball back. 8-0 Bears lead. And Serra Catholic was very excited about their line coming into this year. A lot of experience. Jones, Hahn out near side. Versick the backside. Cartwright of Stribbling. Stribbling rolls right. Pressure coming. Lost the football. Incomplete. They say Stribbling. It was a forward pass. As pressure for the Bears once again off the left side. As Dion Pompey in there on the pressure of Quadir Stribbling. And another 3 and out, and another negative 4 yards for the Eagle offense. As through two drives, Serra Catholic minus 6 yards and another 3 and out. Bears blocked one last week, as almost get to Bauer there. End over end takes an Eagle roll out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
On the far side near the Clairton bench. rolls across the boundary line at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
32-yard kick
no return
by Caden Bauer. 6:29 remaining here in the opening quarter. And the Bears, for the third straight drive, starting in Eagle real estate, this time at the 40. Last drive went one play, INT. Quadir Stribbling picked off his quarterback counterpart in Jeff Thompson. As Thompson leads the troops back out. 3 receiver set. It's Cornell near side with Ruffin, or make it a 4 receiver set. Ruffin and Wooding near side, right in motion. Corell on the far side all alone. Jones the back, low snap, hand off Dressier. Jones cuts it back up the gut, and Jones almost breaks that one for a big one. Hanging on for the Serra Catholic defense was Mason Jones, saving a Dressier Jones touchdown.
Gain of 8.
8-yard run by Dressier. Corell out far side, trips to the near side. Thompson almost got the Eagles jumping again. And now a flag does fly. Again, undisciplined play continues for the Eagles here in the opening half. Got to clean it up. Sarah's sideline saying this one goes the other way. Avon Pompey, Khalil Williams, Patterson, Bobby Wallace, Chad Law, and Dakota Harris. Starting linemen here tonight for the Clairton Bears, as love to give a big shout out to the boys in the trenches. That's where a lot of these games are won at. Appreciate all of you joining us here on MVI Live. Lions Heart Media, powered by our friends at Planet Roof. 4 receiver set, Thompson, the quarterback, and another flag flies. Looks like another one, sideline warning against the Bears, this time by. So it looks like just a sideline warning against Clairton. Bears 18 straight playoff appearances. Lost in the 23 semifinals, lost in the 2022 quarters, and lost to Ocean 2021. Last championship appearance was back in 2020 when they lost to the Jayhawks 45-14. Last district title was 2019, beating Stowe Rocks 41-19. They would eventually lose in the semifinals to Farrell 13-10 in the state championship, as timeout called by the Bears after a couple of miscues for Clairton. As 14 district titles for the Clairton Bears, they've also won a number of state championships. Last state championship appearance back in 2014, they lost to Bishop Guilfoyle 19-8. In 2012, 20-0 win over Dunmore, won the 2011 state title 35-19 over Southern Columbia. 2010 champions 36-30 over Taylor Riverside, and 2009 champions over Bishop McCourt 15-13. Also made in 2008 when they lost to Steelton High Spire 35-16. The Bears 10 district crowns from 2006 to 2019, won 5 straight WPIL titles from 08 to 2012. They won 4 straight state championships from 2009 to 2012, made 5 straight state titles as well, as they had a 66-game win streak from 09 to 2013 and ranked the number 15th most dominating high school football program in the state of Pennsylvania over the last 20 seasons. 2nd down and 7 after the Bears timeout. Thompson gets the snap, has time, going up top, has a man overthrew Corell, as Zamir Corell had a step, as Zamir Corell unable to haul that one in, and 3rd down and 7 now for the Bears offense. 8-0 Clairton leads. Zamir Corell going to play basketball this year for Coach Rashad Hatton. Also track, offer from Monmouth University. Trips near side, it's Wooding, Ruffin, and Wright. Corell all alone left side. Thompson, low snap, handoff, Jones breaks one. Jones 1st down and more inside the 30 as Dressier Jones shuffles forward as he gets to the 27-yard line. Another Bears 1st down with 5:48 remaining here in the first. As Jones out far side, Dante Wright now the back right side. Haven't seen Dion Pompey yet. He's the goal line carrier for the Bears. Struck for 3 times against Steel Valley as Dante Wright, left side, right on his feet inside the 10 or close to it. He'll be dropped down at the 10. 17-yard gain for Dante Wright. As it's been Wright's night, already a touchdown for Dante. Now a 17-yard scamper there.
Ball placed just inside the 10 near the 9.
First and goal at the 9.5. Bears looking to go up 2 strikes.
First and goal.
Trips far side, Wooding all alone on the near side. Man in motion, hand off Jones, up the gut into the end zone. Dressier Jones, touchdown Clairton. Bears on the board again. 9-yard scamper for Dressier Jones. And Dressier Jones finds pay dirt for the first time in his senior season. And Clairton up 14-0 while the Serra Catholic offense is dormant here tonight.
Going 40 yards in 5 plays.
40-yard touchdown run. Dressier Jones with the strike. 4:59 remaining in the opening quarter. 14-0 Clairton leads. As they'll go for 2, Thompson, left side flanking is Jones. Everybody else bunched in tight. Or make that Pompey, low snap whistle blows.
The snap flag comes in, and it looks like it's going to be a false start penalty on the Bears.
As we'll move this one back, and we'll see a changing of the guard with Jeff Thompson coming back in, it looks like, or maybe Teak Wooding off the sideline. And there comes Thompson as well, as they'll change the formation after the flag. 14-0 Clairton leads here with 4:59 remaining in the opening quarter. Pair of rushing touchdowns, one by Dante Wright, the other one by Dressier Jones. Thompson flanking left side is Jones. Trips near side. Thompson looks to throw for 2. Pressure coming across the middle. Flag flies and Teak Wooding hauls it in. I think a legal man downfield for the Bears will negate the 2-point conversion for Teak Wooding. But Teak Wooding showing off his athleticism as an ineligible receiver downfield as the big boy, the 5'8", 248 senior Khalil William Patterson, just too far ahead. So we'll try it a 3rd time here for 2 for the Clairton offense. Teak Wooding, standout basketball player as well. And always love getting out to see the Bears basketball team led by head coach Rashad Hatton, one of the top young coaches in the area, former district champion with Clairton. And, of course, Coach Rashad Hatton, also a former Cal U Trojan. Thompson all alone. 4 receivers near side, 1 far side. Thompson gets the snap, looks to throw, has time, steps up. Little curl and hauled in on the far side. The Bears get the 2, and it is again Teak Wooding hauling it in for Clairton. They lead at 16-0. As Teak Wooding adds 2 for Clairton, 16-0 with 4:59 remaining. 3rd time is indeed the charm for the Clairton Bears as the 2-point conversion. Thompson to Wooding. And it's 16-0.
Bears leading 16-0.
3 possessions, 2 touchdowns for Clairton in the opening quarter of play. Eagles, 2 possessions, negative yardage for the Serra Catholic offense. Negative 6 yards through 2 drives for the Serra Catholic Eagles here today. And this is an Eagle squad last year lost in the first round to Western Beaver at Norwin 38-21. And this is a team that lost a plethora of talent. Drew Harriston played both sides of the O-line, D-line. Michael Allen, Landon Bauer, Jadell Minifield, Isaiah Petty, who was a wide receiver, running back, safety hybrid, Jasir Young at wide receiver, Christian Warren at wide receiver and DB, and Jaden Banks, wide receiver and DB. Also lost some players not coming back this season for the Eagles, including Zion Ward. Heart of this offense is Stribbling, Washington, and Jones. Just 1 touch, not counting the kickoff so far for Darion Washington. As near side trying to wrestle his way forward with more laundry flying for Serra Catholic was Marcus Holt.
Holt taking that ball at his own 16.
Wait to see the laundry again. Are the Eagles moving backwards? They've started drives at their own 5 and own 10-yard line today, and they've had to put the ball on the ground a lot.
For an illegal use of hands, we'll back the Eagles up.
Appreciate all you joining us here tonight on MVI Live, Lions Heart Media, all powered by our friends at Planet Roof. Darion Washington,
Ball will be placed at the 12.
our Marble Diamond and Jeweler player of the game, or excuse me, halftime interview. 6 penalty against the Eagles. We will have our E-Paints player of the game coming up at the conclusion of this one.
12, first down and 10.
4:52 remaining in the first. Eagles start this one at their own 12. Got a little better each time. Quadier Stribbling in the gun for Serra Catholic. Looks to throw. Pressure coming. Just gets it away. Incomplete off the hands of Washington as the freshman standout Brandon Murphy from the blind side, untouched, introduced himself to Quadier Stribbling. Again, Murphy, just a freshman, already an offer from the University of Syracuse. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles, 4:48 remaining here in the opening frame. 16-0 Bears leading, looking to make it a quick night after the late start due to lightning. Again, Washington, just one play from scrimmage. That was on an end around. Low snap, quick hitter right side, wide receiver screen, in space, he can fly. There goes the Eagles, and tripped up at midfield was Washington as Darion Washington off and running.
Just across the midfield strike.
Drasier Jones saves a touchdown, but Washington gets the Eagles out of danger zone. 40-yard wide receiver screen to Washington. So Darion Washington, the 4.4 140, showing every ounce of his speed, but Drasier Jones meets him. Little pitch out and going backwards again as Serra Catholic, loss of 3 as the heart of the Bears defense stiffens. First contact, it's the senior Khalil Williams-Patterson. Also in there was Chad Law, the junior. Serra Catholic goes backwards, loss of 3 on first down. One positive play today for Serra Catholic. That was the 40-yard screen to Washington. Royal out far, twin receivers near side, one back look or two back look. Handoff went to Jones, up the gut, keeps the legs churning, picks up 2 of the 3 lost. As Serra Catholic will use their penultimate timeout of the half here in quarter number 1 with 3:19 remaining. As timeout called by the Eagles, we'll take a timeout as well right here on MVI Live, powered by our friends at Planet Roof. At GT Performance, our purpose is greater than that. And if you're looking to be greater, make sure you check out our free weekly GT Performance newsletter. Each week we give out free tips to help sports parents maximize their child's athletic career. Subscribe today at gtperformance.co. GT Performance, helping athletes sprint faster, get stronger, jump higher, move quicker, and stay healthier. Bears 16-0, Eagles on the Bears side of the field for the first time today as we're back here in quarter number 1 from Serra Catholic. It is a 16-0 Clairton advantage. Dante Wright and Drasier Jones have found the end zone. Darion Washington, a 40-yard screen pass, the only positive play really today for the Eagles. Couple 1-2 yard gains and a lot of negative plays beside that. 4 receiver set. Verse 6 sidecar left of Quadier Stribbling. Stribbling looks to pass. Pressure coming. He's going up top. Has a man incomplete. has had his man just unable to put it on the platter. As running loose on the far side was Washington. Thought he was tripped up as Jace Booker on the coverage for the Bears, and I think uncatchable. But to be fair, if you are Washington, even though that ball was out of reach, there is no such thing as an uncatchable pass in high school football. So I can see Washington's gripe if you want to go with that logic, but also could be just slipping, losing field. I thought very good coverage by Booker, but Washington a little bit of a gripe there as Bauer will punt. Pressure coming, almost got it. Corral blocked one last week. Right on the run, muffs it. Loose ball, still loose, and diving on it was Darren Pinson. As Fassinger had a chance at it, but Pincer recovers the muff. Big play by Pinson to keep possession for Clairton.
Darren Pinson with the recovery.
3:06 remaining in the first. Bears offense back to work. Worst starting field position for Clairton. First time starting on the Eagles side of the field at the 20, or on their own side of the field at the 25. Man in motion, that's Mikey Ruffin across the pattern. Thompson looks to throw, comes back across. They set up the screen to Ruffin. Ruffin, room to run. There goes Ruffin, running wild into his own man. See you later. 75 yards. Mikey Ruffin, touchdown Bears. Ruffin all the way in, and the Bears need one play for 6 more. Beautiful design by Coach Wayne Wade's offense. And Mike Ruffin adds another. Had one reception for 0 yards entering play today. There's one for 75 and a strike.
2:51 mark.
As Bears back out for 2.
One play, 75 yards. Time of possession, 15 seconds.
22-0, Bears lead it. Pompey, Wildcat quarterback, Jones left side. Dion gets the snap, rolls left, and Pompey powers his way in. 24 points for the Bears in 3 possessions. 4 total, 3 scoring possessions.
Down on the field.
As an injured Serra Catholic player down on the turf, Pompey ran over, and that's your starting quarterback, Quadir Stribbling. So Stribbling down with an injury for the Eagles, and that is the last thing you want to see if you are Serra Catholic. Bears rolling, and Quadir Stribbling, the senior gunslinger, being tended to out on the field. As they continue to work on Stribbling, we'll take a break. 24-0, Clairton leads here in half number 1. Right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live, powered by our friends at Planet Roof.
Bronziato Tanning Salon in Monessen is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience. With gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronziato, we have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronziatotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4451. Bronziato Tanning Salon, come get your glow on. Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs, because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. For For all your real estate needs, call Howard Hanna agent Maurice Lagus at 724-797-3681. With 24 plus years of superior service and work ethic, Maurice Lagus is a President's Club member, nationally ranked and an award-winning agent. Contact Marie today on her cell at 724-797-3681 or at the office at 724-929-9699 and see what she can do for you.
Eagles Stribbling under his own power back to the sideline as the Serra Catholic Eagles will get the football back down 24-0.
We're all set to kick off.
And Stribbling shaken up. Starting QB, the senior. As there's the roller. Bounces, Holt muffs it, picks it up at the 18, goes far side, now tries to cut up the middle as once again Darren Pinson is there at the 19. That's where the Eagles will start.
Maybe knows the ball will be placed with forward progress on the 20. 4-yard return, Eagle ball, first down and 10.
2:44 remaining in the first quarter. It's been a lethargic, slow-moving first quarter, but it will make right now what looks to be a very speedy second half. Up by 24. In at quarterback for the Serra Catholic Eagles. It's like Wildcat with Versick. As handoff right side, Jones pushing forward. Are actually in for Serra Catholic at quarterback. Looks like Aiden Corbett.
Royal was the ball carrier on that play.
As Royal goes nowhere.
No gain, second down and 10.
As Corbett in at quarterback with 2:06 in rolling, 24-0 Clairton. Again, no Stribbling, low snap, so from bad to worse. And Tavaz Armstrong hammers down the freshman.
No snap, and the Eagles are tackled back at their 15 for a loss of 5.
I wonder if they maybe go Wildcat with Washington here. Something to change it up without Stribbling on the field, who is up walking around, not near the trainer. That's Royal, excuse me. Thought it was Stribbling there for a second. The 6 and 8 look very similar from up here in the booth as Washington brings the play to the sideline. From the sideline, I should say. One of the top teams in 1A showing why here tonight. Two-back set. Corbett gets the snap, follows the lead blocker, gets to the 10, up to the 11, and loses yardage once again as the clock will wind down under a minute.
Snap to Darren Washington.
As on to punt will be Caden Bauer.
To about the 11-yard line, 4th and 19 at the Eagles' 11.
Serra from their own 11, -9 yards, 3 and out. And the Eagles use their final timeout of the half here in quarter number 1. $24-0 Clairton leading. And Marbell's Diamond and Jeweler halftime interview with Darion Washington of the Eagles after the conclusion of this opening half. As it's been all Bears in the early going. Two positive plays for Serra Catholic, and one positive thing, at least Stribbling has his helmet on, walking around trying to loosen whatever ailment he has. Definitely a lower body, flexing that right leg is Quadir Stribbling, and that's not what you want to see for the Eagles and Bears. you've done exactly what you want to do. You've come out and you've dominated like you expected to after knocking off 2A Steel Valley last week, 30-7. Clairton still yet to give up a defensive touchdown here this season. 4th down and 19. Caden Bauer standing on the goal line, getting set to punt this one away. Bauer, low snap, takes control, just gets it up and away. Dante Wright picks it up. Wright cuts outside, and Wright shuffled down at the 25. As Dante Wright, another burst.
32-yard punt.
As the Bears, for the 5th time this quarter, take over. 4th time they will start in Serra Real Estate.
Return was 18 yards.
They'll start this drive at the Serra Catholic 25.
Eagle 25-yard line is the line of scrimmage.
Ruffin in motion from right to left, trips far side. Thompson, low snap, goes to Jones. Drassier Jones powers his way up the middle.
Jones carries through the middle, down near the Eagles.
As Drassier Jones picks up 8 on the final play of the quarter. All Clairton 24-0. The Bears dominating after one right here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paints believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintsandEpoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that you can trust.
Back here, quarter 2 finally upon us, and the Bears flexing their muscle offensive and defensively. It's been all Clairton here tonight, 24-0. Bears looking to add on 6 more. It will be 2nd down and 3 for the Clairton offense, led by first-year starting junior quarterback Jeff Thompson. Thompson looks to pass, has time, up top, overthrows Teak Wooding as he was looking for Terrace down the near sideline. 3rd down and 3. Quadir Stribbling shaking up on a 2-point conversion for the Bears, where Dion Pompey pounded his way into the end zone for 2. Clairton has not given up a point to Serra Catholic since 2013. They've scored 60 against the Eagles in the last 3 meetings. They've shut out Serra 7 times as Drassier Jones up over the 15 to the 14. And Drassier Jones on 3rd and 3 picks up 5. Head-to-head since 03 mentioned, it's the 11 wins for the Bears, none for the Eagles. 7 shutouts. They've shut out the Eagles in the last 2. Clairton has scored 536 points, averaging 48.7 per game. Eagles 44 for 4 points per game, and back-to-back Bears shutouts. Clairton looking to go up by more, trying to make it a 30-point affair. As Thompson, handoff, Jones again, up the gut. Drassier gets to the 10, down to the 9, right up the gut of the Eagle defense. There's no problem on the ground today.
Second down and 6.
And
at
Serra
9.
Catholic may have given up 62 points last week, but only gave up 14 in the first half. Clairton dominating, second down and 6. Thompson, handoff. There's Wright with a flag at the 10 as Wright shuffles inside the 5 to the 4. Dante Wright shimmying and shaking his way forward for the Bears, but this one's going to come back
Procedure call against Clairton.
as a legal formation against the Clairton Bears offense. Just third foul against the Eagles here today. Or excuse me, against the Bears.
It'll be second down and 11 on the 14.
So second down and 11 after the marker. Thompson in the gun. Wooding and Wright near side. Ruffin and Corral far side. Thompson to throw. Pressure coming. Dart to the end zone. Dante Wright, sensational for the strike as Wright from 24. Or make it from 15. Dante Wright adds 6 for Clairton. 30 for the Bears. 15-yard pitch and catch, Dante Wright.
After the good punt return, the Bears go 25 yards in 5 plays. Took them 1 minute and 38 seconds. Correction, 1 minute and 24 seconds.
As Bears will attempt their first extra point with Zamir Corral. Good snap. Tough hold. Blocked by the Eagles, and the lead stays at 30.
.37 to play in the second quarter. Bears 30, Eagles 0.
So PAT no good. Second touchdown of the night for Dante Wright. Makes it 30-0 Clairton as the Bears with 10:37 remaining here in the opening half of play, have this one broken wide open against the Eagles, up 24-0 after 1. And already 6 more on the board for for Clairton over Serra Catholic. Dante Wright, 1 through the air, 1 on the ground. Wright had 3 carries for 69 yards, 4 receptions for 37 yards last week. As Serra Catholic will try to get the offense going. We'll see if Quadier Stribbling able to come back in. He is standing at the 40-yard line with his helmet on. So we will see if Stribbling is able to come back out. That one drive without Stribbling was the worst of the evening for the Eagles. And they've all been pretty bad besides the 140-yard screen pass to Darion Washington, who will be your Marbil Diamonds and Jeweler halftime interview. E-Paint's player of the game coming up at the conclusion of this one. Corral. There's the skidder far side. Holt lets it roll. Holt picks it up at the 6. As Holt to the 10. Right up the gut of the field, down the left side hash. As Holt going to be knocked short of the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Marcus Holt from his own 6. Crosses out over the 15.
Second best starting field position of the game for the Eagles. 10:31 remaining here in the half. 30-0. Clairton leading. Quadier Stribbling. Noticeable hobble. Will make his way back to the huddle. Again, got shaken up on a Dion Pompey 2-point conversion. 2 touchdowns for Dante Wright tonight. As Stribbling in the gun. 4 receivers set. Stribbling looks to throw. Pressure coming. Stribbling takes off, slides down after a short scamper of 2 on the play for Stribbling.
Loss of 2 on that scramble. 2nd and 12.
So Stribbling was looking to come near side to Washington.
18-yard line. It was actually a gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
So Stribbling in the gun once more for Serra Catholic. Sidecar Jones left. Stribbling gets the snap, looks to pass, steps up, throws up a prayer, and it's going to be incomplete, almost intercepted as Jace Booker jumps in front, intended for Darion Washington, and Booker doesn't get the INT, so that means some push-ups at midfield for Booker.
3rd and 9, Eagles on the
Drop down, quick 10 for Booker after dropping the INT. Clairton's ball hawking secondary last week had an INT for Dante Wright and 2 for Teak Wooding. 30-0, the Bears lead it. With 9:36 remaining here in the half, Clairton got the ball to start the game, marched down the field, 49 yards, and it was Dante Wright getting them on the board. Now 3rd and 9 for the Eagle offense. Stribbling will look to pass again. Stribbling puts up another deep ball, incomplete. Batted away on the far side of the field, intended for Washington. As stride for stride with Darion Washington was Terrace Wooding. Fantastic defensive effort by Wooding, high pointing the football with 9:31 remaining in the half. 1 minute, 1 yard drive, 3 and out. 4 3 and outs on 5 drives for the Eagles. As that one somehow got away by Bauer, takes an Eagle bounce well into Bear real estate down at the 37. Almost blocked into Clairton territory. 45-yard boot by Bauer. 10 seconds, 1 yard on the Eagle drive. They go 3 and out. 9:21 remaining in the half. The Bears take over on their own 37. Clairton scored on their last 3 possessions, 4 of 5 possessions here tonight. First down and 10 from the 37 for the Clairton attack. Zamir Corral far side. It's Dante Wright near side. Joining the party here is Teak Wooding. Drasir Jones the back flanking Thompson left. Thompson, swing pass, incomplete off the outstretched arm of Zamir Corral.
It is incomplete.
And Bears trying to prove they're back. Coach Wayne Wade said, we have a rich tradition here at Clairton. We have not lived up to it the last few years. Trying to get back to it here. This season, the Bears trying to return to dominance once again. Thompson, handoff. Jones up the gut, wrapped up by Chavis Harrington as he bounces over the 40 to the 43-yard line.
Drasir Jones carries through the middle.
As Drasir Jones picks up 6, 3rd and 4. 2 for 2 on 3rd down tonight are the Bears of Clairton. Not many attempts thus far on 3rd down. And Clairton, the favorite out of the Eastern Conference. Serra going to be tough to make the playoffs moving down to 1A with that murderer's row of in Black Hills Conference this year. Trips far side, Wright, Corral. The far 2 out. Thompson in the gun. Handoff fake to Jones. Thompson on the run. Out in space. Cuts back. And he's hauled down with a gain of 1 as knocking him down was Chavis Harrington. 1 yard gain for Thompson, and it's 4th down for the first time tonight for the Clairton Bears offense.
4th down and a long 3.
8 minutes and rolling here in half number 1. 30-0 Clairton leads. You may ask why the Bears going for it, trying to guarantee, hopefully, if you're Clairton and rooting for the Bears, they're trying to absolutely invoke the mercy roll. H-back now shifts out, and Armstrong moves back into the formation. It's Thompson in the gun. Thompson, flag flies, and it's going against the Bears.
Pre-snap foul.
March them back. We'll see if this changes 11th year head coach Wayne Wade's mind. Appreciate Coach Wade spending some time talking with me earlier this week for about 40 minutes or so. I always appreciate coaches taking time out to have a conversation with me before a game. Serra Catholic, last district title, that was back in 2021.
Now we have 4th down and
4th down,
more than 8.
long 8. Bears stay out there. Trying to convert on 4th and long. Armstrong left to right. Thompson in the gun. Jones the back. Thompson rolls out right. Looks to pass. Flag flies. Thompson pass complete at the midfield stripe to Dante Wright. And we'll see if it holds. If it does, that's a first down. But it looks like a legal procedure against the Bears. And it will indeed be that. 3rd time do the Bears decide to send it away off the foot of Corral. As Dante Wright held it in on the far sideline. And actually, no, they're going to say it was an incomplete pass, so that will be a turnover on down, decline penalty. Thought Wright maybe got the feet in or maybe lost possession going out, so it will be a turnover on down.
We'll go over on downs, and the Eagles will decline the penalty. 7:26 mark.
So 7:26 remaining in the half. Serra Catholic gets their best starting field position of the night. Just 2nd time in Clairton real estate.
Ball on the Bears' 44-yard line. Eagle ball, 1st down and 10.
So from the Clairton 44, the Eagles will start this drive looking to find pay dirt. Cordier Stribbling spent time in the offseason working out with one of his favorite targets, Amir Spencer. So this drive will start at the 39.
They still work the penalty. I don't understand that. Yeah, and the chains don't either.
Stribbling in the gun, twin sidecars right and left. As bouncing right side, going nowhere is the Eagles' attack again, but backwards. Mason Jones, or make that Royal, wrapped up. Seven minutes in rolling here. Half number 1, 30-0 Clairton. I mentioned Stribbling spent a lot of time working with Amir Spencer. Used to be one of his favorite targets. Graduated a few years ago when Stribbling was a sophomore. Split time with Elijah Tiger Ward. Stribbling, handoff, up the gut, Jones, right side, 40, down to the initial line of scrimmage. That's the 39-yard line. So 2nd down and 14 becomes 3rd down and 10. Darion Washington, our Marble Diamonds and Jeweler halftime interview coming up at the break. And, of course, our E-Paints player of the game coming up after the conclusion of this one. Make sure you check out our friends E-Paints for all your painting need. And check out the graphic for our E-Paints player of the game tomorrow on all the MVI Live social media platforms. MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofer, Planet Roof. Stribbling on the run, low and incomplete, as on the near side was looking once more for Washington. A lot of pressure off the edge, 4th down, and see if the Eagles go for it here. See Caden Bauer trot back out, looking to pit in the Bears deep.
4th and 10 at the 39, and Bauer is out to punt for the Eagles.
Be the 3rd straight 3 and out, 5th overall in the game. So Bauer from his own 48-yard line gets the snap. Bauer puts foot to ball as that one spirals, angled out of bounds. And we'll see where they mark it out. And does not get the job done. It's at the 30. Might as well have went for it if you're the Eagles. As 9 yards the distance on the Bauer boot. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Clairton offense once again.
Bears ball on their own 30, 1st down and
Clairton has only not scored on 2 possessions tonight, an INT and a turnover on downs from their own 30-yard line with 5:58 remaining in the half. Jeff Thompson directing traffic as he has a pair of backs right and left, twin receivers far side. One receiver near side. Thompson fakes it to Jones, goes to Wright. Dante breaks a tackle. Swung down shy of the 40-yard line by Micah Martin. Pick up a 7 for Dante Wright.
39. Gain of 9, 2nd down and 1.
So Dante Wright puts him a yard shy of the line to gain. 5:30 and rolling. Thompson changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Again, Wright and Jones flanking. Thompson gets the snap, looks to pass. Thompson wants it all, has Correll, who cannot adjust. Running stride for stride with him was D'Angelo Stewart.
Correll, pass is incomplete.
Trying to hook up with Correll on the near sideline, just incomplete. 3rd and 1 for Clairton from their own 39.
3rd and a yard.
5:13 remaining here in the opening half. 30-0, the Bears lead. Handoff, breaking one, but not another tackle. As slammed down in the backfield by Micah Martin was Dressier Jones. Martin and Jones for the Eagles. So 4th down on the 2nd straight drive for Clairton. They will go for it. 4th down and 1 from the 39. Pressure shown by the Eagle defense. Thompson adjusting the orders at the line of scrimmage. 4:50 and rolling. Right out in motion. Hand off Jones. Up the gut. Looks short. It's all spot. Dressier Jones marked down at the 39.5-yard line. That will be short, as in the middle it's Marquise Holt, the 6'1 senior, getting the Eagles the ball back. Another turnover on downs.
Jones holds up, is held up short of the line to gain. The Eagles defense holds.
4:41 remaining in the 3rd. Bears drive stalls after a gain of 9, and the Eagles will start this one at the Clairton 39 for the 2nd straight drive. 4:41 remaining in the half. Can the Eagles find a way to find the end zone? Stribbling in the gun, 4 receiver set. Stribbling quick out to Washington. Washington dropped down by Murphy. Loss of 5 on 1st down as Darian Washington hauled to the deck. Make it a loss of 6 as they tried to get Washington in space. He went for 40 on that play once. Fool me once, but not twice. The Bears defense still 0 points against this season. 7 points allowed all year for Clairton. It was not a defensive touchdown allowed against the Ironmen. Four receiver set. Stribbling back at the midfield stripe. Looks to pass again. Stribbling has time across the middle. Thrown down to the deck was Stribbling's intended target. No flag flies. As Stribbling was looking for Hahn. As Hahn got knocked down to the deck. And it's quickly 3rd down and 16 with 3:52 remaining. Third down and 16. Eagles offense stagnant all night. It's not that this isn't a good offense. Bears defense is fantastic. Stribbling with a flag takes off. Quadir will be short of the line again as he steps out at the 35, but holding on the near side as Armstrong was on the edge looking to knock back Stribbling, holding against Serra Catholic. Seventh penalty against Serra Catholic. It would be 4th down and 6 if they decline the penalty. They will not. And it'll be 3rd down and a country mile. The Key Sport down 14-0 to Peters Township at the break. Some other Mon Valley scores. (21-7) Highlands over EF at the half, as the struggles continue for the Warriors this season. Lost a thriller last week in week 0, you saw here on the network. Washington, our Marlboro Diamonds and Jeweler. Halftime interview at the break. Eagles started this at the Bears 39. It's 3rd down and a mile. As quick hitter out to Washington at the 40-yard line as the Eagles look at 4th and long. As actually that might have been and was indeed Mason Jones on the quick hitter.
Stribbling completes that pass to Mason Jones down the left side.
So 4th down and 13 for the Eagles. Bauer back out to punt. Last one went all of 9 yards.
Short of the line to gain. Bauer in to punt for Serra.
Another 3 and out for the Eagles as Bauer high kick takes a hop inside the 20, and that ball will die at the 15-yard line with 3:03 remaining.
26-yard punt for Bauer and no return.
3:03 remaining in the half. From the Bears' 15-yard line, we're starting field position today for Clairton, who is up 30-0. Pair of touchdowns for Dante Wright. 8-yard touchdown run by Dante, start of the game on what was a 49-yard touchdown drive. Eagles offense stagnant. Second strike came on a 17-yard Jerseer Jones touchdown run. And a 2-point conversion. Thompson found Wooding to make it 16-0. 75-yard screen pass to Ruffin made it 24-0. And Thompson a 15-yard pass to Wright for touchdown number 4. As now another quick out and another first down for the Bears on the first play from scrimmage this drive. Quick pass and a first down for Teak Wooding.
Pass complete to Wooding for a first down.
Wooding up for over 80 yards tonight receiving.
29, 14 yards and a first down.
As quick out, Dante Wright over the 20. Wright breaks a tackle. Dante Wright, down he goes. Dante Wright, Washington the only man to beat. They won't get him. The price is right for Dante Wright. His 3rd of the night. The Eagles surrender another. Dante, have yourself a day. As Wright all the way in, another score for Dante Wright. 36-0. The Bears lead it.
Clairton goes 85 yards in 2 plays, 41 seconds possession time.
As on to attempt the extra point is Corral. $36-0 Clairton leads. As Corral on to attempt the extra point, drills it. The liner falls
Corral is good.
as Corral makes it 37-0.
Bears 37, Eagles 0.
2:22 remaining in the half. Another strike for Clairton makes it 37-0.
The kickoff, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to take out.
As
your
remember,
50-50
Darion
ticket.
Washington, our halftime interview at the break. Stay tuned for that one.
Thank you for your support.
As the Eagles try to get a strike before the half, down 37-0. Clairton will be on defense as well to start half number 2.
Red ticket.
A 71-yard touchdown pass to Dante Wright. The hat trick. Dante Wright, 2 scores tonight. Bears up 37-0. As with 2:22 remaining in the half, we're looking at a quick move in second half here this evening. Serra Catholic, though, if you want any sort of life, you got to score on this drive and got to score on the opening drive of half number 2. Offense wasn't the issue last week. It was the defense for the Eagles. Well, both have been a problem today. As kick out of bounds on the far side. Eagles started their last 2 drives in Clairton real estate at the Bear 39. Had nothing to show for it. Clairton again has struck multiple times through the air to Dante Wright. Wright with 3 touchdowns, had the opening score of the game as well on the ground from 8 yards out. Dante Wright having a day. Last year was Mike Wright Jr. over 1,700 passing yards. Now it's Jeff Thompson. Thompson, 270-plus touchdown passes today for the starting junior quarterback, and most likely going to get to see a lot of Brandon Thompson, the Serra Catholic, or excuse me, the freshman who has an offer from Syracuse. Serra Catholic takes over, 1st and 10 from their own 35. 2:22 remaining in the half. And the way the offense has moved for Serra Catholic, wouldn't be surprised if the Bears get another crack. Stribbling, quick out, incomplete on the near side, as getting popped was Washington. Washington has had just no room to operate here tonight. 2nd and 10 with 2:18 remaining. Stribbling in the gun, sidecar left, looks to throw again, pressure coming but has time. Stribbling now rolls left. Stribbling wants it all, has a man underthrown. Washington got it somehow, some way. Darion Washington at the 14. Incredible by Washington.
Ball set down on the Bears' 14-yard line.
51-yard pitch and catch.
Pitch and catch and a first down.
Dribbling to Washington. Not going to see many better catches than that. Darion Washington has had a tough day, but still has 91 receiving yards in the first half. 2 big plays for Washington. Direct snap, Stribbling, rolling, pressure, got to get rid of it, and down he goes. The Bears defense all over Stribbling.
In pursuit, and he is sacked
And Stribbling slow to get back to his feet. 1:08. Remember, Eagles are out of timeout. Used all 3 timeouts in the first quarter. And Serra Catholic gets the ball to start half number 2. Got to get in the end zone here. Got to go quick if you're Serra Catholic. And they are not. 50 seconds and rolling. Serra Catholic wasting all sorts of time. Stribbling was shaken up on the play. And Eagles look like they're showing no sign of life or no sign of effort to even get in the end zone. Washington made one of the more unbelievable catches you'll see. Stribbling had a heave at 51 yards in the air. And if he had any more in him, and you figure if that leg's not hurt, that's probably in the end zone for 6 as Washington was running free. Stribbling looks to pass. Pressure coming. Rolls right. Stribbling fires incomplete. Was looking for Washington. 3rd and 18 with 18 remaining. Washington, 91 receiving yards here tonight. 2 big plays, 40-yard screen, 51-yard sensational comeback grab. But that's the only 2 plays to speak of positive about the Eagle offense. Only defensive positive play, couple of 4th down stops, and an INT by Stribbling of Thompson. 18 seconds, 2 cracks at the end zone if you're the Eagles. Stribbling looks to pass. Pressure coming. Almost intercepted. Hauled in by a lineman. The big boy lost the ball at the 15. And that will do it for the half unless they call it incomplete. Clock stopping as Travis Harrington on the run. 5 seconds. Stribbling trying to get a playoff. He will not. And that will do it for half number 1. Incompletion would have been better for the Eagles instead. At the half, 37-0. 3 scores by Dante Wright. 1 by Ruffin, 1 by Wooding, 1 by Jones. And it's 37-0 at the break in favor of the Bears from Clairton, dominating. Opening 24 minutes. Mercy rule will indeed be in effect to start half number 2. Eagles will get the ball to start the second half, but hold up, teams are staying on the field. So wait to see this right now. Both teams are huddled up, so don't know what happened here. We should be at the break. I was just waiting to see what this looks like here. And now Clairton is heading to the sideline. So 37-0 Bears lead at the break right here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof. When we come back, we sat down with Darion Washington of the Eagles right here on MVI Live.
Today stopped into Marville's to check out the new custom services they offer with their laser engraver. The possibilities are endless, from engraving a special message in your own handwriting to engraving a picture of a loved one on a pendant. Since my husband and I will be celebrating 12 years of marriage this year, I wanted to do something unique and special, something that would celebrate our love and our relationship. And the best part, when you purchase your engagement ring and wedding bands from Marville's, you have the option to write your own special messages in each other's rings free of charge. The sky truly is the limit now on how Marville Diamonds and Jewelry can help commemorate each and every special occasion in your life for generations to come. It turned out perfect. I cannot wait to give it to him.
At GT Performance, our purpose is greater than that. And if you're looking to be greater, make sure you check out our free weekly GT Performance newsletter. Each week we give out free tips to help sports parents maximize their child's athletic career. Subscribe today at gtperformance.co. GT Performance, helping athletes sprint faster, get stronger, jump higher, move quicker, and stay healthier. Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs, because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. B Graphics is the Mon Valley's leading source for all your screen printing, embroidery, and printing needs. Offering creative apparel, banners, fundraisers, online stores, promotional products, and more. To find out the best option for your needs, head to bgraphics.com or visit a store in either Frederickstown or Belle Vernon. B Graphics, hassle-free, quality-driven, and always on time.
Hey everyone, State Representative Eric DeVanzo here from the 58th Legislative District. As we kick off a new school year, I just want to take a moment to wish all our fall athletes the best of luck. Whether it's from Friday Night Lights, off to cross country, off to the golf team. Work hard, do your best. Best of luck.
E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paints believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintsandEpoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that you can trust.
Back here at the half on MVI Live, Marville Diamond and Jeweler halftime interview with Darion Washington of the Serra Catholic Eagles. First off, really appreciate you taking time out of your day to do this. So, obviously not the start you guys wanted in week 0, but throw that out the waters. How do you take that kind of early game, that early, punch to the face, and use it as motivation to propel you to where you guys want to be this year?
I think it helped us a lot, really, because I think we was holding ourselves higher than we really was. Because we really didn't do nothing last year, so we had ourselves a little higher than we should have been. So that loss make us be like, we got to work harder.
So for you personally, one of the top receivers inside the WPIAL, a lot of hype around you. How do you personally handle kind of all that hype that's put on by outside sources and just focus on doing what you got to do?
I just try not to pay no mind and just keep working. Because really, rankings really don't mean nothing. You just got to make sure you keep producing. Because 1 year don't mean nothing.
So for you, obviously wearing the gold and crimson for this Serra Catholic Eagles squad at that wide receiver position, obviously some history. Now you're seeing it in the NFL. Mm-hmm. Of course, we saw it with Amir Spencer a few years back. You're just that next man up. Is it one of those things that's like, carrying on the legacy here of the Eagles before you, that you want to just go out and make sure you perform at your best every night?
Most definitely. It's like wide receiver. You hear, we every year we always got a good receiver. We got, Jaquay, we got Terrell, like you said, Mayor, Tiger, me. We just always got a good receiver here.
So how much fun has it been just since you started here at Serra Catholic? Obviously there's been winning, there's been tough times, but what has the whole experience been for you playing for the Eagles?
Oh, it's been fun. Definitely freshman year we went to states. That was super fun. It was fresh sophomore year, we had to work our way up. Junior year was a little rough, but it's always been fun.
So for you personally, everyone has to get their start somewhere. Where did that come for you in the sport of football?
I started when I was 5 years old. I used to play soccer first, but then I was just watching and I seen football because we used to practice next to the football field. And I was just like, I wanted to try it, and then I just stuck with it.
Was it always wide receiver and DB for you, or where'd you get the start?
I actually used to play running back and linebacker, but then I played running back freshman year and sophomore year, and then I decided to switch.
So for you coming into your senior season here for the Serra Catholic Eagles, what are some personal and some team goals that you're hoping to accomplish throughout the course of your final year for the Eagles?
Team-wise, I definitely want to get a championship this year and just make a good run for my last year. And personal, I definitely got some records I want to break, like a Mayor's record. I'm trying to break that and just take my team to where we need to be.
Again, with one of the top wideouts in the WPIL here in our Marble, Diamond and Jeweler halftime interview. And, for you, we mentioned last year here for the Eagles, obviously it looks like you want to play at the next level.
Most definitely.
What is the goal? What's kind of the plan right now for you?
Right now, I'm just trying to weigh my options out, really. I'm not even really looking at a school right now because I'm still being recruited. So I'm just trying to see how through my first couple games how the coaches are talking to me.
So any preference? Obviously you're great on both sides of the ball, but is it wide receiver hopefully in college for you?
Yeah, at first I really didn't know, but as the season been going on, I definitely think I want to play receiver.
So obviously you kind of
are in a lane of your own when it comes to being a wide receiver at times. That, you know, obviously you break out wide by yourself, you're in your position, but one-on-one with the cornerback, what goes through your mind when you kind of feel like, okay, I got it? Because I've seen that a bunch from you, getting to cover you, where you line out man-to-man, press coverage on you, it's like, oh, it's game over. What kind of goes through your mind when you get those situations and you know, oh, this is going to be good for me?
Me and my quarterback, we got great connection. Like, so when I go out, he be like, is he ready? And we give each other that look, and I just know he's going to give me the ball.
So, you know, you mentioned Quadir right there. I saw, looking on social media, doing prepping for myself for the game tonight, obviously they had that top dynamic duos. You and Quadir not on the list, but, you know, how are you two going to show that was an incorrect list by the end of the year?
We're going to show by just leading the whipping yards, passing yards, and receiving yards. That's the goal.
So, for you guys, you've been playing together forever, it feels like. You know, Quadir has seen time since his sophomore year, splitting time with Tiger, Elijah Ward at quarterback, a bit of more of a gunslinger than Elijah was. But you've had experience with him as your quarterback for a long time. So how has that chemistry been able to grow and benefit both of you throughout the course here at Serra Catholic? Because both of you have been phenomenal on the offensive side of things.
Actually, me and Quadir went to school together in middle school, so I played him in middle school. So, like, our connection, he used to always sleep over my house in middle school, so, like, our connection was just building. And then I think around sophomore year, that's when everybody was like, y'all connection is really good. Like, when y'all get older, y'all are going to be something nice.
So, just what about the sport of football, you know, drives you? What about it, you know, kind of do you love about it, really drew you to this game? Obviously, you said you saw it when you were younger, but, you know, where's that passion continue from in this sport?
I think the contact, like the aggressiveness of the game, I used to always love hitting. Like, that's just what really made me like football. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just something about football. I just never could stop playing it.
Again, halftime interview presented by Marbill Diamond and Jeweler here on MVI Live. Halftime between the Serra Catholic Eagles and the Clairton Bears here in Week 1. And for you guys have a bit of a tough schedule to open up the season, you know, with some of the teams you're playing. Obviously, Clairton knocked off Steel Valley in Week 0, one of the top teams in 1A. California, even though they lost a lot, always a formidable opponent, and your roster size is always not the biggest here at Serra Catholic. But how do these tough games, these early season tests, truly prepare you for the long road of a section schedule and get you to where you want to be? Because come playoff time, it's do or die. That, you know, you're ready to go when that comes around.
I think our schedule helped us a lot because most of the teams we're playing right now is going to be in the playoffs. So we're going to have a good feel for all of them, and we're going to be able to see where we're at. And I feel like we win most of these games. Well, when we win all these games, we should have a really good season. So that will make us a really good lookout for the season to know who we got to go against in the playoffs.
So for anybody who may not know about you, or, you know, out there just getting to know you, and that's part of the reason I like to do this, who's behind the helmet? You know, let the people get to know you guys a little more than just the player on the field. But maybe what's something interesting about you, maybe something that people don't know?
I used to wrestle when I was younger. That's definitely something a lot of people didn't know. And what did I think? Definitely wrestling. A lot of people didn't know I used to wrestle. I used to love wrestling. I used to like wrestling. I wouldn't say more, but I definitely might like wrestling a little more.
You like the contact and wrestling.
But people really don't know that I used to do long distance track, like the 1500 and 800. That's something a lot of people don't know. I used to run long distance,
and not just the short you do now. And I mean, obviously you're a burner out there in the short distance. And how much does that just help propel you track to football, football to track? Obviously, just kind of keeping you in shape all year round.
Yeah, track helps a lot. Because I started running my sophomore year, and that's when I realized I really was picking my speed up. That helped me gain a lot of speed, because I definitely wasn't as fast as I was now until I started running track. Track definitely helped a lot.
So, for you personally, any pregame routine kind of things that you got to do just to get yourself in the right situation to go out and perform on a Friday night?
Usually, I always got to drink some pickles so I don't cramp. Like last week, I didn't drink it and I cramped. I never cramp in games usually when I drink pickles, but I didn't do it last week and I cramped.
So I'm guessing a heavy dose before the Bears game.
Most definitely, we got to win this game.
So obviously, looking forward to this matchup between Clairton and Serra Catholic. Again, dynamic offenses, talented defenses on both sides. And, you know, we talked about, you know, the track and doing that, helping pick your speed up. Does that also help with preparing you to play both sides of the football, because you're out there basically every single play for the Serra Catholic squad. You know, we see you on special teams, we see you on offense, we see you on defense as a catalyst kind of helps drive the ship for this Eagle squad.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely got to have a lot of stamina playing both sides. I remember last year when I first really started playing both sides and I was getting the ball, I was like, whew. But then that track definitely kicked in and helped a lot.
So for you, 2 more questions for you. First, for you personally, you talked about some of the great moments here at Serra Catholic, how you got your start, obviously, in the sport of football. But are there any moments that just truly stick out through, whether it be when you first got your start with the sport of football till now, that just like are never going to leave you?
Definitely. I honestly want to say my first game last year, junior year, showed how much work really paid off. Because if you look at my sophomore year stats, I think I had 2 catches and like 12 yards and 0 touchdowns. That showed me like that work really paid off. That definitely was eye opener.
All right, one more question for you. I like to end my interviews this way because it started as a bit of a joke, me asking this question, because for me personally, it was something I said when I played basketball in high school, and everyone's like, I don't know, maybe you're right about that. And I said, I'm going to start pulling athletes, and the way I can do it is when I interview them. So for most athletes, football, again, it's a little different because you're not out on the field, but you're normally in the locker room. You can hear the national anthem being played right before you come out on the field. But I always said, it's that last song you hear right before you go out and go to war with your brothers. So, 1, do you take the national anthem as a pump-up song, get you ready to go? And 2, kind of what's going through your head in that final moments before kickoff, before a game?
Yeah, I take it as like a little walk-up song, definitely. But what be going through my head, like, it's time. Like, I be just ready. So, like, I really be thinking about, like, the first play I'm going to score. That's what I really be thinking about. Because me and Carter, we always, like, the night before, we be talking about, like, the first play we going to do and how we going to run it. That's what we did last week, too.
Again, a huge thank you to you, Darion, for doing this with me. This has been your Marble Diamond and Jeweler halftime interview here on MVI Live with Darion Washington of the Serra Catholic Eagles, looking for a big season for himself and the Eagles. Can't wait to see what him and the Eagles do, not just here tonight, but the rest of the season. Again, this has been your Marble Diamond and Jeweler halftime interview right here on MVI Live. When we come back, half 2 action of Week 1 between the Serra Catholic Eagles and the Clairton Bears.
Today I stopped into Marbills to check out the new custom services they offer with their laser engraver. The possibilities are endless, from engraving a special message in your own handwriting to engraving a picture of a loved one on a pendant. Since my husband and I will be celebrating 12 years of marriage this year, I wanted to do something unique and special, something that would celebrate our love and our relationship, and this is it. And the best part, when you purchase your engagement ring and wedding bands from Marbills, you have the option to write your own special messages in each other's rings free of charge. The sky truly is the limit now on how Marble Diamonds and Jewelry can help commemorate each and every special occasion in your life for generations to come. It turned out perfect. I cannot wait to give it to him.
Bronzeado Tanning Salon in Menneson is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience with gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronzeado. We have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronzeadotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4451. Bronzeado Tanning Salon, come get your glow on. For all your real estate needs, call Howard Hanna agent Maurice Lagus at 724-797-3681. With 24 plus years of superior service and work ethic, Maurice Lagus is a President's Club member, nationally ranked and an award-winning agent. Contact Marie today on her cell at 724-797-3681 or at the office at 724-929-9699 and see what she can do for you. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. The right brands, price, and advice since 1946. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress is the Mon Valley's choice for selection, service, and savings for over 75 years. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. You're going to like us a lot. We guarantee it. At Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, we offer a state-of-the-art facility with the best customer service around. When you rent from us, you'll have 24-hour access to your belongings, and with a variety of units available, we have something for everyone. Give us a call at 412-980-4272 or book online at primzorentals.com. Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, all the convenience and security you need. Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs, because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com.
Back here at the break on MVI Live. Big thank you to Darion Washington, our Marble, Diamond, and Jeweler halftime interview here on the network. As always, a privilege to get to know some of our great athletes a little bit better. Washington over 90 receiving yards here today, and that spectacular catch early on this evening. But it has been all Bears, 37-0. Clairton running away the hat trick for Dante Wright. A 71-yard strike, the most recent of the three for Dante. 24 points in the first, 13 in the second quarter for the Bears. They lead 37-0. Wright from 8 yards out on the first drive. And then after some more 3-and-outs and 3-and-outs, that was the name of the game for Serra Catholic in the first half. 5 3-and-outs on 7 possessions. 2 big pass plays. Stribbling 51 yards to Washington and a 40-yard pass to Washington. Besides that, it was all Clairton. 8-yard touchdown run by Dante Wright started the scoring. Corral punched it in for 2 more. Then it was a 17-yard Dante Wright run, setting up a 10-yard Jasir Jones touchdown pass, 16-0 after the Thompson to Wooding 2-point conversion. Thompson would continue his stellar play, finding Mike Ruffin on the screen pass for 75 yards. Ruffin in to score as Ruffin would make it 24-0 on that play. Stribbling was hurt on the 2-point conversion by Pompey. Another 3-and-out, 15 yards. Thompson to Wright made it 30-0. After another Eagle 3-and-out, a Bears turnover on down. Serra Catholic had their best starting field position at the Clairton 39, went nowhere. Bears would turn it over on downs again. Eagles would get the ball at the Bear 39, would go nowhere, another 3-and-out, and then the half was capped off with a Thompson to Wright 71-yard pitch and catch. 37-0 Bears at the break. Eagles had a chance to strike before the end of the half, but were unable to do just that as time ticked off on the Serra Catholic Eagles after that 51-yard pitch and catch between Stribbling and Washington. Time would expire on Serra Catholic inside the red zone for the only time tonight, and that will do it for our scoring recap here of half number 1 as the Serra Catholic Eagles find themselves well behind the 8 ball, down 37-0 on the verge of an 0-2 start. Bears on the verge of a 2-0 start. Mercy Rule will be in full effect to start half number 2. 3 touchdowns for Dante Wright. Mike Ruffin with a strike along with Jasir Jones. It's 37-0. Clairton, the number 2 team in all of 1A, flexing their muscles once again, trying to get back to that rich program history. We'll see if the Bears can continue to pour it on, or can the Eagles figure something out when we come back right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live, powered by our friends at Planet Roof.
B Graphics is the Mon Valley's leading source for all your screen printing, embroidery, and printing needs. Offering creative apparel, banners, fundraisers, online stores, promotional products, and more. To find out the best option for your needs, head to bgraphics.com or visit a store in either Frederickstown or Belle Vernon. B Graphics, hassle-free, quality-driven, and always on time. Bronzeado Tanning Salon in Monessen is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience. With gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronzeado, we have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronzeadotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4451. Bronzeado Tanning Salon, come get your glow on. At GT Performance, our purpose is greater than that. And if you're looking to be greater, make sure you check out our free weekly GT Performance newsletter. Each week we give out free tips to help sports parents maximize their child's athletic career. Subscribe today at gtperformance.co. GT Performance, helping athletes sprint faster, get stronger, jump higher, move quicker, and stay healthier.
Nearing the start of half number 2, Bears will look to keep the stellar defense alive. They have not allowed a defensive strike all season long, and it's been big plays tonight. 270-plus yard touchdown passes by the junior Jeff Thompson. Thompson 5 for 11, 179, 3 strikes and an INT. That was taken away by Quadir Stribbling. 2 receptions, 85 yards, and 2 touchdowns receiving for Dante Wright. And 3 rushes for 32 yards and a score for Dante Wright as well. Again, big shout out to Liam Mellon for that. And you can catch his story and recap in tomorrow's edition of the Mon Valley Independent. So make sure you pick up a copy tomorrow and get a full recap with Liam Mellon of the Mon Valley Independent as we get set for half number 2. Quarter number 3, Bears domination once again. Looking to pour it on some more when we come back right here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof.
The best local coverage of news, sports, and more. Make sure you subscribe to the Mon Valley Independent newspaper. Both print and e-edition subscriptions are available, and you can try the e-edition free for 30 days starting today. So make sure you log on to MonValleyIndependent.com for more information. Mon Valley Independent, what happens here matters here.
Back here as quarter number 3 upon us, the Bears. Zamir Correll will kick us off to start the third quarter on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof. As the Eagles have had nothing to show for it offensively. Goose egg on the board. Bears looking for their 3rd straight shutout against the Eagles. These two teams haven't played since 2015, but results still the same here tonight as it's been in those last 11 meetings. Next week, home versus Leechburg for the Eagles as the Bears hit the road to Shadyside Academy before their lone game at Neil C. Brown Stadium against Greensburg Central Catholic. Next week, we'll be at the Beach James Weir Stadium to watch the Leopards take on Central Valley.
Correll has the ball teed up for the start of the second half.
As Correll foot the ball, Holt bobbles it at the 15, up the gut, Holt with room to run as Holt shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
At about the 14-yard line.
As on the stop for the Bears was Rajon Williams, the 5'7" freshman.
Ball out to the 37, 23-yard return. Eagles first down and 10.
Serra Catholic takes over, will actually be at the 37. As Khalil Williams Patterson trying to pump up the Clairton faithful. .11:20 and rolling. Man in motion for the Eagles across the pattern. Stribbling handoff. Jones wrapped up off the edge with the stop is Parrott, the 6'2" junior.
Jones carries. Gets back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Second down and 10.
Second down and 10, running clock. As opening minute gone of this one, Bears showing their will once again. We'll call Thomas Jefferson home for most of the season. Spread out, three receiver status, quick out Washington, foot in the ground, and down he goes. Brandon Murphy leads the charge, the freshman.
He's pushed back to the 35.
As a loss on the play, 3rd down and 12, backwards goes the Eagles.
3rd down and 12.
As Quadir Stribbling led to the line by Tonino Fassinger. And number 1 long snapper in the state of Pennsylvania. Cole's 4.5 star sends it. Stribbling has to send a quick hitter short of his intended target on the far side of the field and incomplete. Was looking for Washington, as in the vicinity and on the coverage was Ray John Williams. Another 3 and out for the Eagles. There was a flag on the play as well.
Flag in the Eagle backfield, being marched off against the Bears.
That's roughing the passer called against the Clairton Bears.
Personal foul penalty on the Bears will cost them 15 yards, and the Eagles get their first down of the second half. Ball sits in midfield, 1st down and 10.
1st down and 10 from the 50, already at 9:13 remaining in the half. Again, we mentioned going to be quick moving in this quarter. Handoff Jones, backwards he goes. Football pops free, ball dead first. As Amir Correll busts through for the Bears. Joining in is Khalil Williams Patterson. .850 rolling, 2nd down and long. Once again, the Eagles find themselves behind the sticks.
Second and 13.
2nd down and 13 for the Eagles. 8:30 rolling, half number 2. Quadir Stribbling in the gun. Trips near side, 1 receiver far side. As the Eagles trying to get situated. Stribbling gets the snap. Pressure coming. Quick out, incomplete. Over the head of D'Angelo Stewart. Teak Wooding on the coverage for Clairton.
For Stewart, incomplete, 3rd down and 13.
Down to 8 minutes remaining in the half. As 3rd down and 13, clock continues to tick away. Pressure all night for the Bears on the Eagles. As subbing out is going to be Avon Pompey. Stribbling looks to pass. Armstrong pressuring, just throws it away. There comes the flag as Armstrong off the edge, wreaking havoc for Clairton.
Flag is Stribbling.
Going to be holding against the Eagle offense. 4th down and 13. Most likely will be declined, the penalty here, as Caden Bauer will be out to punt. They are going to march this one off, and it looks like the Eagles offense going to get one last crack at it on 4th down and a country mile.
We'll set back to the 37, a 10-yard holding penalty, and it'll be 3rd down and 23.
3rd down and 23 with 7:04 and rolling here in the 3rd quarter. As the penultimate quarter quickly burns into our final Friday in August, as the Eagles offense is stagnant as ever. The Bears defense electric. Stribbling up top, puts up one for Washington and out of bounds. As Darion Washington, no chance of catching that. Dante Wright in the coverage with Booker as that ball sails out of bounds. 4th down and 23 with 6:30 and rolling here in the half. Eagles eat up the opening 6 minutes of the 3rd quarter with nothing to show for it. Ball lies on the 37.
Bauer set the punt.
As Bauer low snap, gets this one away high end over end, takes a hop and bounces out. See where they mark it down. It will be at the 45-yard line of the Bears of Clairton.
Bauer's kick out of bounds at the Clairton 46. 17-yard punt, no return. .548 mark. Third quarter, Bears still lead 37-0.
Eighth punt of the night for Caden Bauer. Bears take over at their own 46-yard line here with 5:30 and rolling in quarter number 3. As little quick end around gadget play, Teak Wooding wrapped down. No gain on the play. Washington on the stop.
Pass to Wooding.
Knocking down Terrace Wooding.
Darion Washington.
Second down and 10. Washington quickly jumping to the ball there for the Eagles.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
4:47 remaining in the third. 37-0 the Bears lead. Near side, Corral, everybody else bunched tight into the formation. Thompson, a little pitch in. There goes Dressier. Jones bounces up over the 50 to the Eagle 49-yard line. 5 for Jones on second and 10. Makes it third down and 5 with 4:20 and rolling here in the half.
6. Third down and 4.
Third down, as leading the troops to the line is Bobby Wallace. Thompson in the gun. One back right, everybody else bunched in. Pitch out right side, Jones. Dressier upfield, and Dressier Jones into the night and into the end zone for 6 more. Touchdown Bears. Dressier Jones from 48 yards away. Second strike of the night and second strike of the season for the senior Dressier Jones. 48-yard rushing touchdown by Jones. His second score of the night with 3:46 remaining in the third. Jones makes it 43-0. Seventh straight game, the Bears have put up 40-plus against the Eagles. First touchdown of the half for Clairton. As Corral sends this one, and he sends it wide right. Good for a goal if you're playing soccer, as he sends it into the net to the right of the goalpost. But, hey, not tonight, as it stays 43-0 in favor of the Bears.
43-0 and 3:46 to play.
Serra will take back over with 3:46 remaining after the kickoff by Corral. Serra Catholic scoreless again. The Eagles had 26 last week. 48-yard touchdown run by Dressier Jones, his second rushing touchdown of the night and season. Dante Wright, the hat trick of scores today for the Clairton Bears. And that might have been the final drive for that group of starters for the Bears. Maybe see Brandon Murphy, maybe see some reserves for Coach Wayne Wade in the fourth quarter. Bears won't get the ball back most likely till the fourth quarter. Two receivers back to receive, as it looks like it's Jones joining Holt this time. No Washington. As there's a dribbler, Jones from the 15 over the 20, left side 30, knocked down there, and that's where the Eagle attack will start. "14 yards for Mason Jones up the left side of the field here at the Nest."
Jones on the return, starting at his own 16.
3:20 and rolling.
Ball marked
Offense
with the nose
back
of
to
the ball,
work
just
for the
off
Eagles.
Eagle 30, so we'll give him 14 yards on the kickoff return.
First and 10 from the 30. Serra Catholic in no hurry. And stay tuned, conclusion of this one, E-Paint's player of the game. As Stribbling, quick hitter near side, Jones bounces back inside the numbers. Football pops free, and the Eagles look like they're gonna maintain. And stay tuned, conclusion of this one for the E-Paint's player of the game.
Then on the play, a gain of 3 yards.
3-yard gain on first down with 2:30 rolling here in half number 2's quarter number 3.
Second down and 7 at the Eagle 33-yard line.
As flag flies with 2:10 and rolling, as that will negate the Eagles' first down positive yardage.
Call against the Eagles will back them up 5.
False start moves the Eagles back 5 yards with 2 minutes and rolling here in quarter number 3.
From 2nd and 7 to 2nd and 12, ball at the 28.
Another Mon Valley action. EF on the road ties Highlands at 28 in the fourth quarter. Ryan Messina, 4-yard rushing touchdown. As Quadir Stribbling, quick out, incomplete. Looking on the far side for D'Angelo Stewart.
Unable to reach his receiver, the pass falls incomplete. Third and 12.
And most games around the area in some sort of lightning delay. Trinity McGuffey 49-6 final bell. Vernon Aliquippa postponed. Freedom Rochester postponed. KO Quaker Valley postponed. Shenango Elwood City postponed. And West Mifflin Avonworth all postponed. Again, not knowing if those are going to be postponed till tomorrow or what that looks like. Just postponed listed right now on those. As that one incomplete over the middle.
For Stewart, but the pass is incomplete. Fourth down and 12.
So 4th down and 12. Back to punt will be Bauer with 24 seconds remaining. As Bauer in no hurry. And that will do it. Quarter number 3 in the books. 43-0 Bears after 3. We'll take a break, come back. Fourth quarter action right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics. MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof.
Hey everyone, State Representative Eric Devanzo here from the 58th Legislative District. As we kick off a new school year, I just want to take a moment to wish all our fall athletes the best of luck. Whether it's from Friday night lights, off to cross country, off to the golf team. Work hard, do your best. Best of luck.
Today I stopped into Marbills to check out the new custom services they offer with their laser engraving. The possibilities are endless, from engraving a special message in your own handwriting to engraving a picture of a loved one on a pendant. Since my husband and I will be celebrating 12 years of marriage this year, I wanted to do something unique and special, something that would celebrate our love and our relationship. And the best part, when you purchase your engagement ring and wedding bands from Marbills, you have the option to write your own special messages in each other's rings free of charge. The sky truly is the limit now on how Marbill Diamonds diamonds and jewelry can help commemorate each and every special occasion in your life for generations to come. It turned out perfect. I cannot wait to give it to him.
Back here with the fourth quarter looming. Some other Mon Valley scores. Indiana outlast Ringgold 14-13 in overtime. Ringgold, I love it, went for the win in overtime on the road. 2-point conversion did not go for the Ringgold Rams, as that game was tied at 7 at the end of regulation. Rams were up 7-0 at the half. As Bauer boots another.
Ball to the far sideline, marked at the Eagle 43. That'll be a 15-yard punt and no return.
.12 minutes still on the clock here in the fourth quarter. 43-0. Clairton leading. Bears take over inside the 45 at the 43. Man in motion, that's Correll. Right side losing his footing. On the quarterback keeper was freshman Brandon Murphy. Said we'd imagine a couple reserves would come in for the Bears. Murphy has been dynamic in his time leading up to high school ball. Bears on the verge of their third straight shutout against the Eagles. Have not allowed a defensive touchdown this season. Murphy rolling, quarterback keeper again. Brandon Murphy to the edge, and Murphy up over the 35 with a flag at the 46. Brandon Murphy, the 6'1", 170 freshman, offer from Syracuse. Last week went 2 for 2 for 19 yards, had 7 carries for 45 yards, did put the ball on the deck one time. Bears had 4 fumbles in that game against the Ironmen, as that rush by Murphy will be negated.
Penalty marker on the play is going to negate that run.
Some substitutions on the line. Quentin Thompson, the freshman, getting some action out there.
Ball back on the Bears side of the field. That'll be 2nd and 23.
Also out there is Hammonds, a reserve on the offensive line. So Coach Wayne Wade getting a couple of reserves in, and now sending in the hockey change. Full sail. So a number of reserves come in, including Greg Meredith, along with John Tier Sanders, Jamin Biggs. And we'll wait to see who all stays out for the Bears. Booker out there. Also the freshman Rajon Williams.
Timeout on the field.
9:47 remaining here in quarter number 4 in this contest. And as the Bears are bringing in complete reserves, there was a penalty on Clairton on that sequence. Elijah Dixon out there, along with Tamir Henley. So a number of freshmen getting some playing experience for Coach Wayne Wade. Dakota Harris, the sophomore starter, will stay out there at his right tackle position. Near side, Williams motioning far side. John Tier Sanders. He'll join Henley over there. Snap to Murphy, handoff right side, spiraling to the midfield stripe, and knocked down was Von Day Pearson, the 5'10 sophomore.
be a pickup of 7. 3rd down and about 14.
And Bears all reserves for the most part, besides on the line. As quarterback keeper Brandon Murphy up the middle, back past the initial line to gain on 3rd down and long. Will bring up 4th down with 8:50 and rolling here in the 4th quarter. Murphy gets the play as the freshman looking to continue to command this Clairton offense. When you have big leads, this allows Coach Wayne Wade to see some of his younger players in live game action. Murphy gets the snap, fakes the handoff, read option left side. Murphy gets the edge, gets the 1st down. Flag goes as Murphy keeps bouncing at the 20. Wait to see what the laundry is here with 8:14 remaining. Wait to see which way this goes, and it's holding against the Bears, negating another Brandon Murphy run. $43-0 Clairton on top of Serra Catholic.
Murphy with 8 yards downfield.
Consistently over the last few years, the Eagles have the Bears have struggled to start the season. But the Bears on the verge of a 2-0 start, and it's been dominant. Just 7 points allowed for Clairton this season, as the Bears have put up 80 points in 2 games, and those points were not allowed on the defensive side of the ball. Again, some finals from around the WPIAL as we have a timeout with 7:46 remaining. We'll run down some finals. Thomas Jefferson 27-13 over Central Valley. Newcastle 42-19 over Hopewell. Indiana again 14-13 overtime victory over the Ringgold Rams. We'll see Central Valley next week when they travel to Bell Vernon. Trinity 49-6 over McGuffey. And some other scores, Upper St. Clair 41-6 over Canamac. Amani beats Beaver Falls 34-0 in a shortened game. North Hills 13-6 over Seneca. And 21-7 Derry over Freeport. As also in that Elizabeth Forward game versus Highlands. Last check-in, again, it is still 28-all after Ryan Messina scampered in for the game-tying score up at Highlands. EF lost a heartbreaker last week that we had the privilege of bringing to you on the network. That was 17-16 EF. So Ryan Messina found Charlie Niggett with no time left. The snap on the PAT was low, and that ended the game. Armand Hill had the game-winning touchdown. In that one, he was your E-Paints player of the game last week. E-Paints player of the game this week. We'll have it for you after the conclusion of this one. And actually, we'll have the next stoppage we get because the E-Paints player of the game is by far decided already in this one. All starters out for the Bears. They're rolling. So we'll have that one next stoppage of play. And a big shout out to Ethan Weiser and E-Paints for sponsoring our E-Paints player of the game here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofer, Planet Roof. 43-0 Bears. On top, man in motion, cross the formation as Murphy, quarterback keeper following Armstrong, left side on 4th down, taken down at the 40-yard line, and it's a turnover on downs.
Eagles defense holds. Gain of 5. And at the 7-12 mark, Eagles take over, 1st down and 10.
So Serra Catholic takes over after the turnover on downs from their own 41-yard line. 7:03 remaining in this contest. 7:03 now inside of 7 minutes remaining from the Eagles going to 0-2 and the Bears going to 2-0. Serra got off to a slow start last year, then started to figure it out in conference play. But they're in a murderer's row of a conference this season. Corbett in a quarterback handoff, bouncing left side. And a pickup of 5 on first down for the Eagle ball carrier as Serra Catholic moves up over the 45 to the 47-yard line. As the freshman Corbett continues to command the offense, came in to replace Stribbling early on in this one.
5 on that first down run. Second down and 5 at the 46.
Corbett gets the snap. Quick swing pass out and incomplete. Looking for Washington. Washington almost got leveled by Murphy. And even if Washington had that in his catch radius, would have got absolutely drilled. With 5:38 and rolling, it's going to be 3rd down and 5 for the Serra Catholic offense. Bears looking for their 3rd straight shutout against the Eagles. Corbett in the gun. One receiver make it to far side as Bears trying to get a late player off the field, and whistle will blow. As timeout called by Clairton. We'll take a timeout, then we'll come back and we'll give you your E-Paints player of the game right here on MVI Live.
E-Paints proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paints, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paints believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintsandEpoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that you can trust.
Out of the break, it's E-Paints player of the game time here with 5:09 remaining in a 43-0 Bears lead. That belongs to Dante Wright. Wright, 85 receiving yards, 2 strikes on 2 receptions, 3 rushes, 32 yards, and another score. The hat trick for your E-Paints player of the game, Dante Wright of the Clairton Bears here this evening. As Corbett handoff, Jones right side, first down, 45, pushes forward down to the 42-yard line as the Eagles looking to add a touchdown in garbage time.
Jones carries.
Bears looking for their 3rd straight shutout against the Eagles. It will be their 12th straight win.
12 yards. Eagles move the sticks.
First and 10 from the 42. Aiden Corbett gets the snap. Hand off again, up the gut. It's Jones to the 40. Falls forward down to the 35, make it the 36. Rejana Williams in on the stop for Clairton. Eagles trying to add on, 4:04 remaining. They ran out of time at the end of the first half. There's some substitutions, all the reserves yet in playing time for 11th year head coach Wayne Wade tonight. Washington, the deep back. Low snap, handoff, Darian Washington. Washington cuts back up, and Washington surrounded. Murphy leads the charge for the Bears of Clairton, along with Quinton Thompson. Actually got his start at running back, did Washington. Now the standout Serra Catholic wide receiver. 2 big catches today. He's electric, but hasn't been able to get the ball much this evening. 3:12 remaining in the contest. Bears paced by Dante Wright, your E-Paints player of the game. Dante Wright. 3 touchdowns tonight. Corbett in the gun. 3rd and 5 from the 37. Low snap on the deck. Down goes Corbett. As in the backfield on top of Corbett with the sack is the freshman Elijah Dixon.
By the quarterback in the backfield.
As Dixon drops Corbett back at the 45. 2:32 remaining. 43-0 Clairton. 80-7 have outscored their opponents this season. 2 minutes away from their third straight shutout against the Eagles. Eagles will punt on 4th down. Bauer another boot. Getting his paycheck today. As watching it roll was Theo Barnett, the sophomore.
Clairton 5. That'll be a 40-yard punt and no return.
In the battle of the Cougars, the Yacht Cougars moved to 2-0, knocking off Charleroi here tonight. Peters Township 42-7 rolls over McKeesport. Didn't have the Anthony Boyd, Keemon Jones, or Keemon Spell-led McKeesport team going 0-2 to start the season.
We'll be traveling to Shadyside Academy next week. Again, the Eagles will be back home for another non-conference game, hosting Leechburg, Friday, September 6th at 7 p.m.
As near side trying to shuffle forward past the 10. And a flag comes in. Late was the Bear ball carrier. As knocked down to the ground was Tavez Armstrong.
Flag is Armstrong carried.
Tavez Armstrong, the 6'2 junior. H-back fullback. Highlands has taken a 35-28 lead with 3:46 remaining.
Flag against the Bears.
Penalty goes against Clairton, negating the short run on what was most likely the penultimate play of the game. As the Bears break the conclave with 27 seconds. Murphy standing on the goal line.
Well, at the 5.
Hand off near side. Breaks one tackle and down the sideline. Spun out of bounds was Pearson on the final play of the game. The Bears to 2-0. The Eagles to 0-2 as Clairton's offense shines again. 80-7. The Bears have outscored their opponents this season. Third straight shutout against the Eagles. They were paced by E-Paint's player of the game, Dante Wright. 43-0. Your final. The Bears in dominating fashion knock off the Eagles. We come back. It will be your Primzo Rentals post-game show right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, powered by Planet Roof MVI Live.
At Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, we offer a state-of-the-art facility with the best customer service around. When you rent from us, you'll have 24-hour access to your belongings, and with a variety of units available, we have something for everyone. Give us a call at 412-980-4272 or book online at primzorentals.com. Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, all the convenience and security you need.
43-0. The Bears roll again, led by your E-Paint's player of the game, Dante Wright. 3 touchdowns, the hat trick for Wright. 2 receptions, 85 yards, and 2 scores. 3 rushing for 32 yards and a strike. 2 touchdowns for Dressier. Jones on the ground as well for the Clairton Bears. Thompson in the first half went 5 for 11, 179, and 3 scores. And a big touchdown as well by Mike Ruffin, a screen for 75 yards. And as the Bears sign says, the Eagles have been eliminated here tonight as one of the favorites in 1A, proving they are for real. They have still not given up a defensive touchdown this year. As they'll bust through that sign, the Bears celebrate. We'll get to see them a few more times this season as Clairton to 2-0, one of the favorites in 1A, flexing their muscles. Eagles back to the drawing board as the woes continue for the Serra Catholic Eagles, who host Leechburg next week. It's a matchup at Shadyside Academy for the Clairton Bears. Some D1 talent for Shadyside Academy and the Bulldogs as they'll move there next week. As Clairton to 2-0, the Eagles 2-0-2. Quick scoring recap. Again, Primzo Rentals and Storage in Monessen. Post-game show here on MVI Live. 24 in the first, 13 in the second, 6 in the third. 43-0 your final. It all started on a Dante Wright 8-yard touchdown run, making it 8-0 with Corral knocking in the 2-point conversion after an Eagle 3-and-out. It was an INT by Quadir Stribbling. The Eagles' offense and defensive positives can be really summed up in 3 plays. An INT by Stribbling, a 40-yard reception by Washington, and a 51-yard reception by Washington. Besides that, the Eagles were punt, and punt some more as Caden Bauer got his work in this evening. Bears would make it 16-0 after a 17-yard run by Wright. It would move it to the 10, and Jerseer Jones would strike for the first time today. Thompson would find Wooding to make it 16-0 after another empty drive for the Eagles. It was a one-play 75-yard touchdown pass. Thompson to Ruffin. 2-point conversion. Pompey would get it to go. He was held in check. Barely saw any action today after scoring 3 times last week. And then on the ensuing Bears drive, Thompson found Wright for 15 more yards and a score, making it 30-0. Eagles would surrender 3 more points before the half as Thompson would find Wright one more time. 71 yards for the score, making it 37-0 in favor of the Bears. Eagles had a chance to strike before the half. A circus spectacular grab by Darion Washington for 51 yards, put the Eagles what looked like in prime position to score. They ran out of time. They would get the ball to start half number 2, would go nowhere. Jones, a 48-yard touchdown run, would be our only score of the second half as Jerseer Jones would punch it in for the second time of the evening. Dante Wright, your E-Paints player of the game, as Wright 2 receptions, 85 yards and 2 scores, 3 rushes, 32 yards, and a strike on the ground. Thompson 5 for 11, 179, 3 touchdowns and an INT, and 2 touchdowns for Jerseer Jones as the Bears take it 43-0, 2-0, as they're on the road at Shady Side Academy. Next week, Eagles back here at home versus Leechburg. We'll take a trip to the beach and hopefully a nice weather day at the beach as Central Valley will come to town to take on Bell Vernon, who was taking on the Quips tonight. That was postponed, and it was a 12-0 Aliquippa lead last time we checked. TJ beat Central Valley earlier this evening as the Bears stay perfect as Clairton to 2-0, Eagles to 0-2. On behalf of everyone here at MVI Live, powered by our friends at Planet Roof, I'm Alex Lyons saying thanks for tuning in to another broadcast here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof, all a part of Lions Heart Media. Again, appreciate you continuing to help us usher in this new era of MVI Live under the Lions Heart Media banner. A big shout out to all of our sponsors here on the network, help making free broadcasts possible. Once again, to all of our listeners out there, Planet Roof, E-Paints, Marble, Diamonds, and Jeweler, GT Performance, Howard Hanna Agent Marie Slagus, Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress, along with State Representative Eric DeFanzo, B Graphics, Bronzito Tanning Salon, and Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage. As the Clairton Bears 43, the Eagles nothing. On behalf of everyone at MVI Live, I'm Alex Lyons saying thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your Friday and a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you next week right here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof.
This has been a presentation of Lions Heart Media on MVI Live.